Today I'd like to talk about my experience as being a writer. I've actually finished my story, so I'm a little bit sad that I actually did that. But at the same time, I know that it's just a process that I have to go through, and that process includes me rewriting it. So I have to rewrite the whole thing over again. As a result, because I was trying to edit it and it was not just working out, just not working out at all, because I was just getting too lazy and just looking over and going, oh geez, I have to go through all this again. So I just decided to rewrite the whole thing instead, and it's turning out pretty well for the moment, except I'm going a lot more slower than I would like to. I usually like to go about 10 pages a day, but right now I'm going about 5, so that's not good. It's really been kind of slow. So I want to talk about not having to give up when you're facing adversity. It's important to realize that everyone has doubts, everyone has sort of tribulations in their mind, thinking about what they're going to do and when their story is finished and how they're going to start another one. So it's a good idea to keep on going. And I realize that not everyone has the same problems. Some people may have an easy way, like tons of ideas, and once they start writing, they get new ideas, and they have to start writing another story and another story. But that wasn't my problem. My problem was actually just sticking to the story itself and trying to get it done. I was lucky enough I could do that. It was a very arduous process. Not too arduous though. It was kind of fun actually near the end. I sort of dragged things on a little bit though, but I'm sure people will notice that once they start to read it and everything. Right now, I'm trying to get through it as much as I possibly can and try not to give up. That's important because not giving up, it's like everyone has setbacks. Everyone gets rejected eventually when they put out their book. Even Stephen King got rejected the first time he put out his book, and Carrie, and he got rejected several times, and so did J.K. Rowling. She got rejected several times with Harry Potter as well. So it's important to keep that in mind, that everyone gets rejected, and that's something that I'm keeping in mind as well whenever I finish this book. Hopefully it won't take as long as it did to originally write it, but who knows at this point. But why I write, I don't know why I write, to be perfectly honest with you. I find I have creative stories in my head that just won't get out, and once I start writing, it helps me to work through things and stuff. It helps me just to get away and try to focus on something else, really. That's probably the primary reason for writing, is to try to just get away from reality a bit. As a result of that, I found that my life is a bit more fuller. The only thing is that writing is a long process, right? So not everyone is a fast writer. I tend to go a bit slower than most people and stuff. I usually do 5 pages a day when it comes to writing and rewriting, I guess. But everything seems to be working out so far, at least, anyway. So if you are having problems, try to keep in mind that everyone has problems as too. So you're not alone. Everyone has issues when they're writing and rewriting, and it's okay to feel like it's never going to end. And sometimes that's a good thing. But there is always stories to write. There's always adventures to be had. So that's another thing to keep in mind, right? So it's really important to keep that idea in your head that there's always stories to be had. So thank you very much for this video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.